understand or be on equal footing with the woman when it's a pretty good deal. And this is something that she told me all the time growing up.
Sorry.
I'm glad that I had you and mama, but especially you, because it's like you helped me understand that it's not a good deal to be in the house and to grow up by my, you know, to be the mom and to cook all the food and to da 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 da. It's a great deal if you a nigga. It's a really great deal. And so why would I be incentivized to have to get to know you way back in the day and shit like that? Like, all you supposed to do for me, and this is what I'm supposed to do for you, and that's how I want it.
You feel me?
And then, but I think people are starting to realize, in general, that for neither of us it's a good deal.
No.
And so that's why, like we talk about, don't worry about it, it's gonna make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
So that's why when you talk about, like, yeah, but fuck, like, what do we do? You know, what do we do now? I know I need my independence. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So yeah, and I think about like capitalism and stuff like that, because really, it's like I feel like these rich motherfuckers convince everybody like to be competitive in a world where we need each other, when we really, really need each other, but we're being taught to just have your one man, one woman, one child or two, and stay in y'all's house, and the dad does this, the mom does that, and the kids do this, you know. And we're suffering for it.
Yes.
We're really suffering, so.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why we have these problems, because it's like, who gets to be free?
The boss, right.
Yeah, who gets to be on top?
Me.
And nobody wants to be the one to have to do the dishes. That's just the truth, you know?
Everybody wants to be the chief, nobody wants to be the Indians. Everybody wants to be the Pharaoh, no one wants to be the builders.
And then not only that, nobody wants it to be really fair either.
No.
You know?
No.
Okay. Some of these gotta come out hard, like, no, I'm sorry. Gotta stop.
Yeah, you say you been hanging around them white people. They like that shit. They like that shit still crawling. Yes, y'all.
But, so yeah, yeah.
Came up with an idea.
All that shit.
I came up with an idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
First, let me say this. I'm glad that you said every nation has their problem. Every nation has the question, right? But no one seems to have the answer to it, do they? So for me, if no one has the answer, then something is wrong with the mathematical question.
Yeah.
That our perception is wrong. That maybe we're looking at everything wrong. If no one can find the answer, no one. We talking about Asians, Arabs, white people, black people, green people, Martians, goddamn it, have problems, I guess. Right? Do you know what I think the problem is? Exactly what you said. When you look at it from competition and individual state, right? How can you come to an equal balance conclusion? But now, once again, that's why I always look to God for answers. I'm like, God, you smarter than everybody else, right? Why don't you tell me? He's like, nigga, I told you. I put the show all around you, but you don't want to pay attention because you listen to them dumb niggas down there. You listen to my creation and not to the creator, right? You know one of the symbols that'll tell you the answer of what we should be doing? Yin and yang.
Mm-hmm.
You know the yin yang symbol, right?
Yeah.
What it look like?
It's like a circle with a white little droplet that symbols goodness, and a black little droplet that symbols like darkness, and two dots in the light one with one dark spot, and in the dark spot there's one light spot.
Right. So we have the yin yang symbol. In the written text that I believe a little bit in, it said God created the earth or whatever the fuck, then he created the sun, right? And it separated in night and day, right? So imagine God in existence being zero, the number zero. And when he spoke, or when she spoke and said, let there be light, now there became one. Now you have a division, light and dark. So for us is to return to our essence, to me, which is zero. It cannot be one or you cannot win. It cannot be two. It's zero. Now, the other part, you're young, and I'm not supposed to say this in front of you, but you're my daughter, and you're old enough for me to say this. I believe that God always gives us examples, right? Like me right now, I'm a half, but I'm looking for my other half. We all admit that when we want to get into a relationship, right? I want my other half. This is why I don't agree with homosexuality. Because with two men, there's always something left. With two women, there's nothing that ever really happens. But with a man and a woman, when you join together under the context of reproducing or making love, you actually join together and become one again. You become zero again. Now we start dealing with energy fields and shit like that. That's a different type of technology or understanding or philosophy that we'll get into later, right? So he keeps showing us these things. Now I have to go back to say, well, God, what is my purpose for a woman? Why did you really make her? How does she help me? How does she benefit me? And how do I benefit her? Now, women, and everybody will agree. If you disagree, let me know. Every woman will say, look, if you give me a little bit, I'm only going to amplify it. If you give me a little bit of emotion, it's going to be a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever you give me, I'm going to amplify. So we agree that women are amplifiers?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if your mother is my amplifier, it's my job to give her what I want her to amplify, right? Now, while she's amplifying, I wanted to change the world in a certain particular way. So when I fed my beliefs, my thoughts, my systems, my core things, and I let her live inside of my life, I gave it to her to amplify. Now it's time for me to what? Provide and protect for her while she's amplifying our now destiny dream manifestation. So now I'm feeding her with happiness. I'm protecting her with my life. I'm loving her by the results that I'm getting from the amplification that I cannot amplify. You understand what I'm saying? So now everything that you wanted me to treat you as a woman, I'm doing it happily because we're in a team effort. Now, if you are not in concord with what I want to amplify, then you're irritating and you're not worth the time or the gifts that you want from me. Why am I doing this for? How is this helping me? What am I getting from you? Now we start having those questions, huh?
That's an incentive.
Absolutely. Now, once again, me and your mother used to have you ain't got time for me. Women in my life kept saying, you ain't got time for me. I'm like, yo, because I'm doing this and you're doing what you're doing has nothing to do with what I'm doing. But if you join me in what I'm doing, you'd be surprised the time I have for you. You on that thing for 8 hours. I would be with you for 8 hours if you was doing what I was doing. I need you to come over here and amplify it. But you want to stand over there and call me and move me away where I have to stop my shit. I have to stop my progression to come over there and now be calm inside of your world and your understanding while my dreams are dying. They need constant care. It's an energy bubble that I'm building up because the force of grabbing everybody else's thoughts is pushing my little bubble down. Now, if you come join me in thought, do you know how powerful I would be? And if you were joining me in thought, we're going to raise our kids to come up. Can y'all imagine if all of us stayed in the same house and we decided to make it? We're done already. We done won the game. Desiree bringing her check, right? You do it like this. We have this land and we build her house out there for her and her man. It's going to be a small house, but we're on the same land. We're eating the same food. Gabriel's working. I'm working. Your mom is working. All of our credit is straight. Money is straight. We can win because we put all our energies together and we forced our destiny. Energy is not all space and time is already occupied. So for us to create our reality, we have to destroy or rearrange present energy, and it doesn't want to die. You have to force it. So I needed your mother to amplify it. Now, what happened was she didn't amplify mine, I amplified hers, right? I still did my shit. She went to work. I took care of the kids. But when she was like, yo, I want to start a trucking company, I stopped what I was doing, and then I joined forces with her, and she got a trucking company. Because she could have did the same thing with me and my shit would have succeeded. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we understand the formula, yet we don't want to do it, but we want to snatch the prizes down. From lack of understanding the importance of each other and what we bring to the table. And the reason why we were created. Now let me find 2 women that says, I'm with you, let's do it. It's already a fucking success and everybody here knows it. But we all go out here, like you say, compete. Well, I done got this. Now, this is my house. This is my rules. You come in here, you do like this. You're not going to get a good partner. Male or female, no matter how you run it. But we don't know any other way besides, I did this, so I deserve this, and this is what you need to do. First thing your mama said, you supposed to do this. I stopped. Hell, from what book and what chapter, what the fuck is I supposed to do? How the fuck you know what I'm supposed to do? You don't even know me. Oh, you got a role for me to play. Well, look. Bitch, I ain't in no movie. I never called your mother bitch for real. I ain't in your goddamn movie. And I don't want that role. I'm Denzel Washington. I can turn down roles. Because if I play that role, I got a role for you. You ready to play my role inside of my mind? Well, then look, you can take all that bullshit you got on off right now. I don't like no makeup. I don't like no fingernails. I don't like no eyelashes. I don't like none of that shit. And you can bring your voice down 4 notches when you speak. Oh, you don't want to play my role? Oh, this is me. Well, okay, then this is me. Learn who the fuck I am. Because I'm not playing your role. That's another form of slavery, and I will not be a part of your role. That's why I say I don't want to be your boyfriend. I don't want to be your man. I don't want to be your husband. Because they come with expectations of roles that I have no intentions on playing. And none of them is my name. Now, come in and say, let's create this oasis together. And we on one accord. You're unstoppable. I just told y'all we're unstoppable right here. It doesn't matter what the programming. All y'all still design. Well, let me go get mine. I'm like, boy, I can't do it because of that. Oh, Lord, because of that. No, it takes the training part and the patience to get everybody on one accord, everybody have understanding. And to me, I've always been a person that, since I believe in people's brains and spirit, I always feel like you should be able to sit down, talk it all out, get an understanding, and then start from that day your progression to getting to where you see that you want. Knowing that it's not going to be easy. No great prize is easy. So fuck it, let's just do it. Because the alternative is to just keep complaining about it with no results, getting the exact same results that you knew you were going to get in the first place, which is unacceptable. And yet, here I am saying it and not showing you in manifestations because can't find another person to actually do it. You need a volunteer for this game, which is usually lack of knowledge. That's why you're on some of these conversations right here, so that you have an opportunity to see ahead and change your destiny or change your outcome of this shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's real, real simple. If you understand that, if you take anything away from that yin yang symbol, it's dead. So I need listen, I have to respect my equal opposite 100%. Not tolerate them, not deal with them. Respect the fact that if they are not there, then I don't exist. That harmonious shit don't exist. I have to accept my equal opposite. We're so selfish and trained that we only want to accept what we like. And now I'll go ahead and tell you. The reason why I said I wanted a woman 5 years after menopause is so that when she picked me because she actually likes me. It's not because her body told her I was the best fit. Because if her body tells her if her body tells her that she likes me, that means I'm the worst fit for her for happiness. Because I'm her equal opposite. Her body chose me. If she got horny and liked me sexually, she didn't see me. She saw the opposite of me. And I don't want to be with that woman. I want a woman that is not influenced by her body, but she picked me with her mind and her spirit. That means she actually liked me as a person and as a friend. You feel me? So that's why I was like, because I kept thinking about, like, look, all my life I keep saying, how the fuck do I keep picking the same type of women to a degree? Because I get the same results. Even though all the women were different, I kept getting the same results from different people. And I'm like, wait a minute. And then I started going, am I scarred by my mother? I'm doing mother issues. I'm doing, When I really started understanding and started studying the biologics that come in of it, then I was like, no, I didn't. We haven't gotten past our instinctive stage yet. Everything that we do is instinctive. 80% and 90% of shit that you actually do is because your body told you, not the spirit inside. Your body told you was hungry. You ain't hungry. Your body is selfish. Your body said, I want companionship. I want this. I want that. I want this. And then we wind up living our lives according to our body and not necessarily our spirit and our minds. That's why most people never accomplish. They never feel like they accomplished what they actually came here for. Why? Because they was distracted the whole time by their body. I gotta have somebody. I can't be alone. I have to be with somebody. Well, when you're with somebody, goddamn, you so concentrated on them and your growth, you haven't grown individually. And that's what I'm saying. I want a woman that's 100% her and I'm 100% me, and we come together. I'm not here. I don't want to raise another woman that's my daughter. I want a partner. And a woman don't want a man that she gotta bring up. You understand? I gotta raise this nigga to be a man. I want a partner. Instead, we just picking up hurt chips, and then expecting them to act properly. That bike ain't gonna run right. That bike ain't gonna run right if it got a knot in the motherfucking tire on the side. It's gonna run and it's gonna go blow up. Not until you fix that motherfucking knot. But first we have to understand the importance of each other. Like women have to understand why you really need a man. If I ask all the women on the planet right now, why do you actually need a man? Right? What do you need him for? Why did God create a man for you? What is he there for? I don't know somebody that can. I don't know anybody that can actually answer that shit.
Y'all want waffles?
Yep.
Yes.
I want that hard motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like I want the hardest one. Yeah.
I'm gonna make you another one because it's still kind of soft.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want jailbreak.
Minnie and Gilmore are still asleep, so I'm gonna put dishes aside. So you want one or two?
One.
Testosterone. That's what you're gonna study. You're gonna study estrogen and testosterone. But God made woman need a man for a reason. So if you don't understand what the fuck you need a man for, how do you even pick a good one?
Oh, hey, Manuel.
What's up, Emmanuel? Good morning, my son. My Virgo son. What's happening? Yeah. You know what I was thinking, man? I told your mom I was gonna make sure that you at least be able to make it to college playing basketball. But I was like, you know what? I think you probably would pick overseas instead of professional. You know what I'm saying? I can see you playing overseas and having fun.
You want butter or you just want syrup?
I'll take a syrup.
That's right. Why do men need why do women need men to balance themselves?
To balance themselves?
Yup. You can't be complete without a man. God made it that way. You cannot complete your complete great self without a man. What element does he possess that you need for your ultimate greatness?
For me?
Okay, we'll start there.
An objective perspective.
An objective perspective, okay.
Or just a different one that'll help me get more balance. Because, I can't control how I feel sometimes. And so, my partner is there to help me look the other way. To help me get a different perspective. I feel like really there to teach you a lesson, to humble you in a lot of ways. I really don't know right now, but I know what I have right now. You know what I'm saying? I know what I respect about my partner and what he brings. So
No, you're on point. Just keep going. No, but that's it. And
Yeah.
then I guess you understand being able to actually explain the equation. But no, that's it for us. That really goes for everybody, even in different degrees. That's what we're there for. Women are too powerful. We're only there for one reason, to help them balance that shit. That's it. To help
Manny,
them cut.
you brush your teeth, wash your face. You know you can have breakfast. Did you do it?
Well, let me ask you, shouldn't they brush their teeth after breakfast?
No.
You
I'm trying to get them into a habit.
No, I know, but
of, like,
I'm not talking about that. But wouldn't that be the normal thing, like to brush your teeth after you eat?
No, they say you shouldn't do that because of like the bacteria in your mouth that was sitting overnight. You swallow in it.
Good point. Okay, that's why I asked.
Also, like I said, because I'm trying to get them to like just to automatically, without thinking about it.
Okay, yeah, truthfully, fuck that. That was the real shit you told me. I can't live with that one. The first shit you told me, yes, that makes sense. Landing the bacteria in your mouth and you eating your food is going down, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. I can ride with that one. I wouldn't even bother changing it. Because you like it means I might change it. But that facts, nah, I wouldn't change it. I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I would even actually add to it and be like, yo, brush your teeth before you eat, and yo, when you get done eating, go brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? For real though, that makes a lot of sense. Because I didn't take that into factor. That's why I asked for it. I did not take that point into factor whatsoever. Throw it back at me, because I just felt like throwing it at you. Throw it back at me, that's fine. Damn, you fucked my head in my head. That's fucked up. I was going for your head to get your laugh. Need to get better. Okay.
So like, can you answer the same question, like why you need a woman or a partner?
Yeah. To amplify me. A woman is there to amplify my ultimate core self and my visions and my destiny, and to do the same thing is to help me become more well-rounded, like to help teach me to understand the beauty and things that I naturally cannot see. Like, teach me, why is a sunrise beautiful? Why is a sunset beautiful? Why are those colors beautiful? Why should I pay attention to my children's face and expression? Why is emotion important at all? Because I have no idea, and it's her job. The better that she can teach me, the better person I become. So that's what I need her for.
Trying to get your other hard pancake or waffle.
Thank you, and I appreciate
All
that.
them pancakes.
Because what I mean with being this small, right? Like, I couldn't see over the counter. And my mom, I'd be sitting there waiting, because she had this waffle maker. And I'd be standing there just waiting, mouth watering. And when she got done and made that little left, I'd go take 3 steps back, head to the table. And I had fresh waffles. But them taste so good, oh my God.